how can you tell the difference between what's intuition and what is fear? It's really difficult to do, especially if you're not used to tuning in and listening to your body, because it's actually your body that's going to tell you the difference between the two. And that's what I want to share with you in this video. Hi, I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com, and if you're new to the channel and you want to become a witch or a Wiccan, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. Intuition and fear. I get asked this a lot, and it seems to be quite a common dilemma for a lot of people, and I've even struggled with this myself, is knowing the difference between when your intuition is telling you to do something or not do something, or when it's your fear just stopping you from doing something because you believe your ego believes that it's not going to be safe. And that might be because it genuinely isn't safe, or it might just be simply because you've got a lot of negative programming around something and your subconscious has learned that it's not safe to possibly do that, or that the possible outcome of that may not be safe because of past experiences. So knowing the difference between the two can be very difficult and very tricky. The main thing to remember, if you don't remember anything else from this video, is that you've got to get out of your head with this. Your intellect isn't going to be able to figure out whether something's fear or something's intuition, because it's not its job. The intellect is great at doing all sorts of things. This is not one of them. So get out of the head and into the body. Especially if it's fear, because fear, anxiety sends all the energy up here into the head area. And you're not grounded when you're in fear. You're not grounded when you're in anxiety. So you need to ground that energy. So go into the body and just feel your body. Feel where the energy is. If it is fear, you're probably going to feel it in a certain part of your body or all of your body. It's going to be in your nervous system. So it's going to often be in those parts of the body that are getting ready to fight or to flee, because that's what the ego does. So fear is going to be something that you feel in your nervous system, and it's going to have a very critical feeling about it. It's going to be like, you've got to do it now. Okay, there's no time to wait. You've run out of time. You've got to do it yesterday. Fear is also going to be very future oriented and very projected into the future, because it's based on the past. So the ego bases everything on the past. So if it's deemed this is not safe from its past experience, whether that's your experience or someone you know, or you've learned it from somewhere, it's going to say it's not going to be safe in the future as well. That's just how it works. The ego is here to keep us safe. It is an ally, not a foe. It's just not very sophisticated in that we need to update it regularly so that it's up to date with our life path and our life purpose. Intuition is from the higher self. So it is from our connection to all and everything. It's our connection to our purpose, our connection to our higher self, our sort of more spiritual sort of self, so to speak. So it's guided by your life path. It's going to guide you according to your plan, whatever you came in planning to do. Even if you don't remember what that is, and most of us don't. We end up having to figure that out. It is also experienced in our body, but it's experienced in a different way in the body. It's generally calmer. It's generally softer. Even if it's yelling very loudly, it'll still have a calmness to it, and it is in the moment. It's not about the future. There's no self-talk going on with the intuition. There's none of, oh, what if I do this and that might happen, and then that could happen, and then the other thing could happen, and what will they say, and what will she say, and what will he say, and what could they do, and all of this stuff that goes on in your head when it comes to fear and the ego, because it's always about the outside world and what could happen in the future. Intuition is about the now. It's only in the now, because in reality there is only a now. So the ego has this sense of linear time. The higher self doesn't. So it's about now, and it's generally a feeling of this is right or this is not right. So it's usually a drawn towards feeling or a drawn away feeling, and it's very much in the body. So intuition will be calmer. It will be in the now. It will be creative. So it'll be about creating things. There's no talk going on all the time. It's not up here. Even if you're getting packets of thought coming in, if you're claircognizant, the thoughts are going to go pretty much into a very calm, creative place with that, and it's going to be in the now with the thinking. And you'll probably feel it in either your heart chakra or your solar plexus chakra. So they tend to be the places where you feel intuitive guidance. Whereas fear can be felt anywhere in the body. Sometimes a lot of people get tense shoulders, tense neck. Some people might feel it in their back or other parts of the body. But you'll know the difference because intuition doesn't come so much through your nervous system. It comes from a more subtler energy system. So tune into your body. If you don't take anything else away, tune into your body and just get a sense of, is this a calm knowing, a calm yes or a calm no? A calm go forward or a calm go away? Or is this a frantic, oh my God, what will happen if I do this? Or what will happen if I don't do that? And then all of this other story that the ego starts constructing. If the two are in agreement with each other, so if the ego and the intuition are in agreement with each other, there will be more of a sense of yes or no. You'll be much more definite. But generally speaking, it's more if there's incongruency between the ego and the intuition that you will feel the discomfort and you'll be guessing what is what because they're probably not aligned with each other. So the intuition may be telling you one thing and the ego might be telling you something else, and that's where you've got to try and figure out what's what, okay? And if the ego is saying this is dangerous and the intuition is saying go forwards, then you've got to go back into the ego and start to work on, well, what is it that the ego is afraid of? Is it real? Is it not real? Is this something I've learned in the past? Is this just self-doubt talking to me? What is this? And then you can start doing some of the shadow work to help settle the ego down. And the more shadow work you do, actually, the easier it is to tune into the intuition and to know the difference between the two. And it's about practicing this. It's about doing this. So you can't think your way through this. You can't intellectualize your way through this. You can't analyze this. There's no analysis with this. This is not about the head, remember? It is about feeling it in your body, okay? And that's why the Mystery Witch School 101 course is practical. It is about people getting in there and doing this stuff rather than reading about it. It's about doing it. And if it's to do with the intuition and fear, you start somewhere and you just keep building on your experience and getting better at it as you keep building on the experience. It's like with Mystery Witch School 101 course, we start off with some small stuff and then we add to that each month so that you end up building your skills month by month by month by month. So it's like a scaffolding kind of arrangement. And if you're interested in taking your Wiccan practice further and studying it with the group of like-minded people in an environment where you are getting actual tuition, then I'll put the link to the Mystery Witch School 101 course in the description field below that. If you're just wanting to get some guidance as to how to make your way through what you've already got there with your books and everything, I've got a free video called How to Start Your Witchcraft Practice. And that just gives you some guidance about how you can pace yourself as you're trying to make your way through all of the materials out there. If you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Sandra from mysterywitchschool.com. Blessed be.